Welcome to Inside the Lines. I am Greg Sussman, joined by Frank Stanfield. 5 games that you need to know about tonight. And we begin in Philadelphia, where the Knicks are taking on the Sixers. They're an 11.5-point underdog with a total sitting at 211.5. Frank, you believe this game's going to be won inside the paint?
Yeah, I think that this is going to be a slower, defensive-minded game. The Philadelphia 76ers currently averaging the 4th most points in the paint per game so far this season. I'm expecting a big game out of Mitchell Robinson over the past week, averaging 2 blocks per game as well. He's going to be the matchup to watch going up against that Philadelphia 76ers front court.
Sixers have played 9 of their first 13 games away from Philadelphia, but they are 4-0 in the games they have played at home. We head out now to Atlanta, where the Bucks are visiting the Hawks. And the Bucks, well, they've been awesome. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 13 consecutive double-doubles, while the Hawks, they've been getting blown out on a consistent basis.
Yeah, and look, I think that this is just a tough spot for the Atlanta Hawks. These teams are going in opposite directions right now. And if you look at what's going on with the Hawks, it's since John Collins has gone out. In 5 games with John Collins, they have a minus 1.4 net rating. That's right around league average. But since he has gone out with the suspension, they are a minus 13.4 net rating, which would register as the lowest in the NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks currently have the 2nd highest margin of victory so far this year. The Atlanta Hawks are struggling. I'm taking the Bucks tonight, Greg.
3 consecutive losses by double digit for the Hawks. Spread's only at 11.5. I like Milwaukee as well. Let's get to Dallas, where the Mavs are taking on the Warriors in the 2nd night of a back-to-back. And it's just a really tough spot for the Warriors. You mentioned the Hawks getting blown out a lot. Same's happened to the Warriors as well. The spread's big. It's at 14.5. But Luka Doncic is in a position to dominate tonight against a beat-up Golden State squad.
As he's been doing all season, Greg, seemingly getting triple-doubles night in and night out. I'm looking at the under in this game, though. You mentioned that it is the 2nd night of a back-to-back for the Golden State Warriors, and the Dallas Mavericks have gone under in 2 of their last 3 games. The Golden State Warriors have gone under in 4 straight games as well. So I'm looking at the under in this game tonight, Greg.
Let's take a break. When we come back, Kawhi Leonard is back for the Los Angeles Clippers. We'll let you know what that means for the line when we return.
They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we build FanDuel Sportsbook with more ways to bet, more ways to fund your account, more ways to cash in, and more ways to cash out, with payouts delivered straight to your bank account in as little as 48 hours. You want more? You got it. Join today and get a risk-free bet worth up to $500. FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Back with you on Inside the Lines, Greg Sussman, Frank Stanfield. Frank, a good one in the Western Conference tonight. It's Denver and Houston, according to the FanDuel Sportsbook. Nuggets are a 1-point favorite, despite how hot the Rockets have been. Who do you like?
I like the Houston Rockets. This is a clash of styles in this game here, offense versus defense, but I think offense will prevail tonight. You look at what the Houston Rockets are doing. They are 1st in scoring. They are 1st in pace. They are 3rd in offensive rating as well. The Denver Nuggets are just 22nd in scoring so far this season. I am not getting in the way of the Houston Rockets. I am taking the points. Let's go Rockets.
That's a good one as well. I'll have more on that in a moment. But our final game of the evening features Paul George and Kawhi Leonard teaming up for the first time in L.A. Clippers are an 8.5-point favorite, according to the FanDuel Sportsbook, and that's a number that's gone up all day long. The total sits at 220.5, and it's really tough to bet against the Clippers tonight. But it's a big number, Frank, and I know you're against me here.
The Celtics are just getting too many points in this spot. This is a very even matchup. You look at the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Clippers. They're both top 11 in both offensive scoring and defensive scoring so far this season. I'm looking for a big game out of Jaylen Brown. Since Gordon Hayward has left with injury, Jaylen Brown is averaging over 20 points per game. He's shooting very efficiently from the field, over 8 rebounds per game as well. This is too many points. I trust Brad Stevens and the Boston Celtics to get it done tonight, Greg.
Now it's time for our Dollar Holler, where we'll give you a long shot bet. For me, I go back to the Houston Rockets game, where Clint Capella has been awesome. He has at least 20 rebounds in his last 4 contests. He only needs over 13.5 tonight. Give me Clint Capella over 13.5, plus a Rockets victory at plus 290.
I'll go back to the Boston Celtics, Greg, and Jaylen Brown to hit 2+ threes in this game and the Celtics to win. You're getting that at plus 440. Jaylen Brown has at least 2 3-pointers made in 4 of his last 5 games. So I think that happens. I think the Celtics get the upset tonight as well, Greg.
Enjoy the games tonight. Coming up next, it's Knicks game night. Enjoy the game. See you next time.